Hello internet world of people. So a very quick review video. I have with me a Rode Wireless Go 2, which I found I found it on a wall, honest, in Bristol, covered in dirt, and I knew exactly what it was, and I powered it up, and yeah, it started to work. I had to clean it up thoroughly, had to get the old loving de-duster out on it. I started to look into the Go 2, and I was very happy to see that it supports a 32-bit float, which is a very powerful way of recording with an auto gain. Google it, look it up, very, very handy indeed, very useful. But one of the quirks I've realized with this particular unit, maybe, as it's only the transmitter, there's no receiver, so you use it as a recording device which you can just lapel to yourself. Oops, the wireless lapel hits the wired lapel, and the idea is that you just you have it, as it is for me, just as a standalone recording device, which is really helpful. You know, it's an extra microphone. But the the challenge is that after I charged it overnight, I unplugged it in the morning, and this is a couple of days ago, and I left it at 100%. I took it to church to test the ultra loud nature of our worship service, only to find out that actually the microphone was dead. It was no life in it whatsoever. I got home that night, that afternoon, whatever, and I put it into the laptop. I've got Rode, what's it called? Rode Central on the laptop, and it was, yeah, it just wasn't working. In the sense that it drained whilst it was sat on my desk during the day. I thought, right, okay, was it on? Was it not on? So I looked into it a little bit. You're supposed to press it for 3 seconds, and that's supposed to turn it off. But ChatGPT found some review buried in the world of data that if you press it for 15 seconds, that turns it off. So I turned it off with 15 seconds. And if memory serves me right, the battery level was 92%, and that was last night. So this morning, battery was dead this morning. I thought, nah, man. So it's either one or two things: that the battery is exhausted, and it doesn't matter if you charge it, even if it's switched off, it would drain and die. That makes no sense. So I thought the only way of testing is to charge it up again to sort of mid-90s, and then I would wear it. So I did exactly that, and the time that I wore it was for about 3 hours 10 minutes of recording, continuously recording. And if you plug the Rode in now with the USB-C, you'll see that there's 5 or 6 31-minute recordings. I started about 2:30 and finished at about 3:30, thereabouts. So a good 3 hours of recording, and from memory, I think it had gotten down to 14% battery. So it started at mid-90s, came down to 14% after 3 hours. So the unit does work. So it's a very strange thing that you can't turn them off. Very odd, which means that if you are going to use it, the production kind of plan would be to have it on charge continuously wherever you go, have some kind of plug it into something somehow, and then when you get to where you are going to start recording, then you have to unplug it from mains power, and you're sure to have about 3.5, maybe 4 hours of continuous recording in 32-bit. So that is a very odd. I could just see it's made in Australia. Maybe that's got something to do with it. You can't turn it off. Anyway, so if anybody's got any solutions as to why, I mean, like I've got a million people watching my videos, if you've got any solutions, any ideas as to why this thing cannot be turned off, please comment below, because I've searched ChatGPT, I've searched YouTube, I've used Gemini. Grok is useless, so I don't know what Elon Musk thinks. No, Grok is, honestly, it overthinks everything. So if anybody has any ideas, this may be one of those mysteries that I shall take with me to my grave, which I'm hoping is about 30 years from now. Right, so God bless you and have a great day.